gentlemen, my name is Maria Dismondy. I'm a children's book author, and today I'm talking about books that teach honesty. So I'm going to share with you 4 different books, and I'm going to give you the synopsis of each of those books, and you can use these books to make connections in the classroom. You can read 1, you can read 2, you can read all 4. I think it's really important to teach our children the importance of honesty and how a lie can grow and how a lie can actually affect us physically. So let's go into that physical aspect. The first book I'm going to talk about is Ruthie and the Not So Teeny Lie. You can see this book is well loved from our family. It's a little, I think it was chewed on by a baby. But this is a story about Ruthie who tells a teeny lie, and even those teeny tiny lies can affect us. She gets a stomach ache and she's worried and she's upset, and it actually makes her sick from the lie, and having to go into the school and tell the truth is really hard on her physically. So this is a great book, and it talks about how lies can actually make us sick. The next one is called The Empty Pot by Demi, and Ruthie is by Laura Rankin. The Empty Pot by Demi, I love this story. So the emperor is looking for someone to lead the kingdom, and he has a challenge for all the children in the kingdom, and they have to grow a plant, and he gives them seeds. And this little boy, Ping, tried, and he was honest, and he tried growing the seeds, and he has an empty pot. And he goes to the emperor and says, I planted the seed you gave me, and I watered it every day, and I tried so hard, but it never sprouted. And the emperor says, you are the emperor for me. I found him. And he said, where you got your seeds from, I do not know, for the seeds I gave you had all been cooked, and it was impossible for any of them to grow. So all of these other children who came with these beautiful, luscious plants were liars, and they were not truthful and honest, and they got the plants from somewhere else, and they did not use the seeds that the emperor had given them. So the emperor kind of played a trick on them to see who was being honest. I love this story. The next one is called A Big Fat Enormous Lie, and this book kind of gives you like imagery of what a lie could be, how a lie could start very tiny. You lie to maybe your parents, and then that lie grows and it sticks with you. So the lie in this story is actually like this big green monster who has the letter L on his shirt, and it just never goes away, and you're reminded of it all day, and you think about it all day, and you try to get away from the lie. But the fact of the matter is if you lie, it's there with you. It's in your heart. It's in your soul. And it just doesn't go away until you tell the truth. So that's a really sweet story of the boy who actually has that lie and its imagery of what a lie could feel like. Big, green, ugly monster. And finally, my favorite, saving the best for last, is Mr. Peabodys Apples. This is actually written by Madonna, and I love this story because it gives such an example of how hard it is to fix a lie. So don't even lie in the first place. So in this story, I'm not going to go into all the details, but this boy tells a lie, and Mr. Peabody gives him a pillow, and he says, I want you to cut this pillow open, and I want you to, shake it out. And you can see that all the feathers fly all over town. And Mr. Peabody uses this as an example, as a metaphor, and he says, you know what, that lie, that rumor you told about me, all of these feathers are every single person in town who heard that lie and that rumor. Now I want you to go get all those feathers back, because that's how hard it's going to be to fix the lie, the rumor that you shared about me. And he told the town that he was, that he stole apples, something like that. So this little boy is like, but each of these feathers represents a person in Hatfield. How am I going to get all of those back? And it's like, yeah, that's exactly how hard it is to fix a rumor, to go back to every single person who heard it. It's virtually impossible. You can see a little feather there and a feather here, because that you're just not going to be able to fix a rumor or a lie, because you just don't know how many people heard it. So I love this story. This story I would recommend for a little bit older children, maybe 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 4 books to teach honesty and truth in the classroom. Stay tuned for more videos on books that teach.